What's up guys, today I'm bringing you my first Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire Wi-Fi battle, and as you can see I have this really awesome layout for these Wi-Fi battles, so I really hope you guys like it. And like I said, this is our first ORAS Wi-Fi battle, so I would really appreciate if you guys can leave a like. It means a lot and it shows your support, and it actually takes me much more time to edit these Wi-Fi battles on this layout. So your support is much appreciated, and as you can see, this is a RU tier match versus John, and I'm using a Mega Glalie team which was given to me by my buddy Dean. I'll leave his channel link down below too, so that you can check him out. He's a really good player, and John is using a Mega Sharpedo team which looks really strong, and he has three big threats to my team, which are Fletchinder, Sharpedo, and Jolteon. Fletchinder can easily pressure my Golbat, which makes it easier for his Mega Sharpedo to sweep my team, and for Jolteon I have no switch-ins because my Jellicent is my only special wall which is weak to his Jolteon, and the team matchup isn't in my favor and I'm at a massive disadvantage. So I need to play carefully, as like I said, the team matchup isn't in my favor. So let's see how this goes. I'm gonna lead off with my Pangoro, as he's gonna lead off with his Jolteon because he knows that Jolteon is the biggest threat to my team and I have no switch-ins to it. So I'm gonna stay in with my Pangoro, as he's gonna go for the Choice Specs Volt Switch, and because of Pangoro's natural bulk, it's able to take this Volt Switch really well. And I'm gonna go for the knockoff, expecting him to go into Scopagragus, but he goes into his Hitmontop as I go for the knockoff, and I'm able to knock off his leftovers, which is pretty good as he will not be able to gain any HP back every turn. And here he's gonna make a double switch into his Jolteon, expecting me to go into my Jellicent on his Hitmontop, which is a good play, but I went into my Reuniclus because Reuniclus is a big threat to his team, as this is a Choice Spec Reuniclus and he has no switch-ins to this Reuniclus. So I'm gonna go right for the Psychic, as he's gonna go into Scopagragus, and this is gonna do over half, which is amazing. Now I'm not sure if I will be able to outspeed him or not, so I'm gonna go and switch into my Pangoro, as he's gonna predict my switch, and instead of going for the Shadow Ball, he's gonna go for the Will-O-Wisp and burn my Pangoro, which really sucks. But here I'm gonna make a really next level prediction. I'm gonna go for the Focus Punch on a Ghost type, predicting him to go into his Hitmontop, because my thought process was that I need to get as much damage as I possibly can on his Hitmontop before my Pangoro goes down. So I'm gonna go for this unprotected Focus Punch, and it is gonna do a really nice chunk to this defensive Hitmontop, even though my Pangoro was basically at -3 attack due to the Intimidate and the Burn, and my Pangoro is gonna go down. But now I can just go into my Reuniclus, as he's gonna go for the Toxic, and I'm gonna take out this Hitmontop with the Energy Ball. I went for the Energy Ball just in case if he wanted to switch into Sharpedo, expecting me to go for the Psychic. So going for the Energy Ball was my best play, and now he's gonna bring in this monster known as Sharpedo. But I do have my Golbat which can easily come in, as he's gonna go for the Crunch, and it's just not gonna do too much damage, but he's gonna get the defense drop. Even after the defense drop, a strong jaw boosted Ice Fang from a Mega Sharpedo will not be able to knock out my Golbat. So knowing this, I'm just gonna go for the U-turn, expecting him to go into his Jolteon, because I don't want to lose any kind of momentum in this match, and by going for the U-turn, I get the switch initiative. So I'm gonna bring in my Reuniclus, because Reuniclus does have nice bulk, and I do have some HPVs on this thing, so I can definitely take a Choice Specs Volt Switch coming from this Jolteon, and he's gonna go into Scopagragus. Like I said before, he really has no switch-ins to this Choice Specs Reuniclus, and I'm just gonna knock out this Scopagragus with this Psychic, which also means that he's gonna get a free switch into Sharpedo. And I'm gonna sack my Reuniclus here, because if I go into my Golbat on his Crunch, he might be able to knock out my Golbat with Strong Jaw boosted Ice Fang, so I really didn't want to risk my Golbat going down. So that's why I sacked my Reuniclus, and now I can get a switch into my Golbat. None of his attacks can knock out my Golbat from this range of HP, so knowing this, I'm gonna go for the U-turn, as he's gonna switch out and go into Fletchinder, and now I can just go into my Heliolisk and scare out this Fletchinder. But to my surprise, he actually stays in with his Fletchinder and goes for the Acrobatics. Now the reason why he made this play was because by going for the Acrobatics, he brings my Heliolisk down to the point where his Ducktrio can come in and trap my Choice Scarf Heliolisk and kill me with the Sucker Punch. And this was actually a really good play on his part, because this Choice Scarf Heliolisk was keeping his Sharpedo in check, as Choice Scarf Heliolisk can outspeed a +1 speed Mega Sharpedo and kill it. So getting rid of my Heliolisk makes it much more easier for his Mega Sharpedo. So I'm gonna go into my Jellicent to take out this Ducktrio with this Scald, as he was able to get up these stealth rocks because I do have a Glalie and a Golbat left on my team, and now he's gonna go into his Jolteon and go right for the Thunderbolt, and Jellicent is gonna tank this Choice Specs Thunderbolt coming from this Jolteon and go for the Scald, but the next Thunderbolt is gonna knock out my Jellicent and my Jellicent is gonna go down. The only Pokemon I have left on my team is this Mega Glalie and my Golbat, so I'm gonna go into my Glalie so that I can Mega Evolve and hopefully take out this Jolteon with this Ice Shard, because Mega Glalie does have a pretty good attack. So I'm gonna go for this Ice Shard, but no, this Jolteon lives with like 2% because I got a really low damage roll and he's able to knock out my Glalie, and my last Pokemon is this Golbat, which is of course gonna go down to this T-Bolt coming from this Choice Specs Jolteon. So that is gonna be a 2-0 victory in my opponent's favor. Even though the team matchup wasn't in my favor, I think I did a pretty good job, and John also played really well. He did what he had to do to win, and I'll be leaving his channel link down below. Make sure you go check him out. He's actually one of my best friends on YouTube, and he's also a really good player as you have seen. So yeah, make sure to go check him out, and I'm gonna bring you guys more Wi-Fi battles in future, so stay tuned for that. And with that being said, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.